Good afternoon, fellow classmates and Miss Isapana. I want you to picture this. You're at a restaurant. You're with the person of your dreams. You have a lot in common with them. You have a good meal, you have a great time, but then the waiter rings the bell. Your heart drops. Your throat is dry, and it's hard to swallow. Your date forces a smile. Your waiter gives you a blank stare as he places the check in front of you. What could you possibly do? Today, I would like to raise a question that has gone unanswered since the beginning of time. It's a question that has plagued heterosexual relationships, a question that has adverse effects on the reproduction rates. It is, who should pay on the first date? More specifically, the question has been whether the man should pay or they should split. The most rational answer to the central question is the man should pay, regardless of the situation. Now I want you to go back to picturing when the waiter brings the bill. Imagine the female offering to pay for the meal, but instead, the male goes ahead and covers the bill. As a result, the male will assume the role and obligation to pay for future dates, and it will become the norm for him to manage living expenses. This sets up the relationship for a perfect family dynamic, one in which the male is the breadwinner and the female, her position is reaffirmed as a caregiver. Now, some may say this is a toxic and sexist cycle which oppresses women. Women that are capable for providing for themselves and for their family. Statistics have shown that the amount of mothers who are either the sole or primary source of income for the family has risen to a high of 40%. This is obviously enlarged due to men paying for the meals. Women are able to invest in advancing their careers and should not be burdened with financing recreational activities in a relationship. In other words, men paying for the meal will allow women to advance in the workforce. Thus, it is not a sexist cycle at all, as it allows women to have a choice to work on their career while taking care of their family. Now, another driving factor of why men must pay for meals is because there are two types of men. Men who pay for dates and men who don't. Men who pay care. They're willing to put in an effort to make the relationship work for the female, for himself, for the relationship, and for the reproductive rates. Now, what does it say about a man when they don't pay for dates? That shows they don't care. They have a flawed sense of right and wrong. To force an innocent girl to pay for a date? Despicable. Close-minded individuals would ask, what is it sure about a female when she doesn't pay for a meal? What if they're just going in it for a free meal? To them, I'd say that the problem with this claim is that women are fundamentally incapable of manipulating men. You've never seen a kidnapper, a serial killer, or a child predator who was a woman. It's only men that have committed these vile acts. The same men who don't pay on dates. Women should not pay for dates because they are virtuous and they need their partner to put in an investment in order to receive their commitment. It's like investing in the lottery. The more money you invest in lottery tickets, the more likely you are to win. In the same way, the more money you invest on dates and the female, the more likely you are to find true love. It is clear as day that men should be paying for meals because of the values instilled in us for generations. So why are we still asking this question? Why are we questioning what has always worked? Why are we trying to destroy the very thing that has built families for generations? Because of changing gender roles, it has allowed what women's and men's roles should be and always have been to be questioned. It has brought ideas that couples should split the bill, ideas that couples should indiscriminately pay for each other, ideas that relationships shouldn't be dictated by gender roles and gender norms. These changing gender roles must be stopped at all costs.
Sir, will that be cash or card today?
It'll be card.